I'm sure you're all delighted that Black History Month is here again. It's another chance for us to learn how we're all evil, stupid, and racist. Each year the claims seem to get increasingly outlandish, but then I guess I am a toxic white privileged bigot, with claims such as black people were the original Britons, black people built Britain itself, in fact, black people apparently built the world. But one thing I've noticed over recent years is we're moving on from just the outlandish claims, we're now moving towards almost a sense of black supremacy. This was bizarrely exhibited by Labour MP Dawn Butler. She states, as we reclaim the narrative, let us all remember the global majority are of the first ones. What does she mean by reclaim the narrative? Continue pretending that black people created everything from the Japanese to the Jews to the British? And why is she gloating about black folks being a global majority and being the quote-unquote first ones? I think she might be referring to the out of Africa theses of how human beings developed, although that's far from settled. It also doesn't mean sub-Saharan Africans were the first people, but let's see what she means in a video.
You wanted to see me broken, head bowed and tears in my eyes.
Did we? I mean, I've never really thought about you before, but yeah, go on.
More for you, you didn't realise that my strength is powered by your lies. You are the wrong one, the violent one.
I mean, I don't want to be mean, but do you want to get into the crime stats in the Western world and who commits the most crime?
Violent one, the weird one. Whereas I am the chosen one, because I am of the first ones. You see this skin I'm in, this beautiful mahogany brown. This skin you don't like, I believe.
I've got no problem with your skin colour at all. The problem I do have is you think it seems to make you superior to all the other races for some reason.
So why you try so hard to achieve by burning yourself in the sun?
Are you actually saying that getting a suntan is racist and anybody who does so is trying to be a sub-Saharan African?
For me there's no need, because I am the chosen one, for I am of the first ones. I know I'm black and beautiful.
Yeah, we've gathered that, Dawn.
An African freedom fighter. My skin is my protection, and you, my friend, don't matter, because I am the chosen one.
Oh, well, how tolerant and inclusive of you.
You created a structure that made you seem great, when the simple reality is, it is all fake.
You think Western civilization and the achievements of Europeans are all fake?
Because I am the chosen one, for I am of the first one. So you wanted to see me broken?
Again, no, but it seems you're projecting a lot of your own hatred here, Dawn.
More for you haven't realised. My strength is despite your lies.
Sorry for making you endure all of that, but I think we know what's going on here. I've spoken many times on this channel about how the liberalist system has told European origin people that we should live in a post-racial society. This agenda has made out that noticing any ethnic difference is the epitome of pure evil, and the vast majority of Europeans said, okay, fair enough, let's judge people by the content of their character. But while Western people have adopted that way of life, leftists and people like Dawn Butler have held very much on to racial identity. What they want to do is celebrate their own, even make it supreme to others, and demonise you for yours. That's why you can't self-identify in any racial context at all, that's pure evil, but they can define you as being fragile for being white, as having white rage, as having white privilege, and if you even say anything back against it, you're racist. And again, I'm not saying any of this because I want to see some form of white supremacy arise. I'm saying it because this is such an unwise way to deal with the complications of history and modern Britain. This is only going to lead to some form of white identity politics cropping up on the other side though. You can't celebrate your own race's supremacy and look down on other races and expect that not to happen. Again, to Starmer Stasi who are probably watching, that's not me calling for that, it's you that's created this via your stupid globalist leftist ideology. Finally, I know these things can be very frustrating, but I really don't believe that anger is the answer here. I believe consciousness is the answer. That and stopping playing the stupid liberalist games that they've forced us to engage in and go back to a simpler life of peace. These are just my thoughts, however. Do let me know what you think down below and do consider subscribing to the channel.